Checking out the deer stand, Bailey. You too, Rocco? Did it smell okay? It's been out back the whole time. Hey, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining us. And what we're going to do today is we're going to get my tree stand out onto the back of this property, is where it butts up on some state land, and we're going to get it on that state land where I can hunt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check all my nuts and bolts, make sure everything's tight, make sure I have everything to get into the woods, and we're going to get it loaded up. We're going to get the dogs loaded up, and we're going to get headed out there. I've been able to get out twice now. I got out last Saturday and got into my ground blind, and I got out actually yesterday and got into my ground blind. First day, didn't really see anything. Went first thing in the morning. It was about 2 weeks after I had set it up, and wasn't sure what I was going to see anyway, but I recovered, there's 3 game cams out there. I recovered those SD cards, and when I got home, I discovered that the deer are in there pretty plentiful, and I think that's going to be a good spot. Now, I've been off all this week, so I took the opportunity yesterday to go in there for an afternoon hunt, and I made a big mistake. And you'll see it. What I'm going to do is, while I'm going to get this ready, I'm going to show you the video of those 2 hunts, and you'll see the big mistake that I made. Okay guys, I've been in the ground blind for about 2 hours now. Haven't seen anything yet, but I still like this spot. We're gonna stick around here for a few more hours. Then I got 3 game cams I put out when I set up the ground blind. I'm gonna go get the SD cards from that and bring them home and see what we got. If there's anything on there, I'll show it to you guys. Alright guys, what do you think of that? I can't believe I spooked those two deer. But it was a amateur mistake. And frankly, kind of an amateur. I haven't gotten a deer yet. So that's no excuse. It shouldn't have happened. And frankly, there's a nice path with all the sticks and twigs out of the way so that I can slip up and into the ground blind and back down out straight off that little ridge. And that way the hunting area that I'm looking at, nothing really should be able to see me on the way in. I'm hoping I don't pay a big price for that mistake. But the ground blind's in the truck. We're gonna load up the dogs. It's about a mile ride from here out to the backside where we're gonna set this up. So let's get in the truck and let's get it out in the woods. I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, your dogs are leaving scent all over the area where you're going to be hunting. But the simple fact of the matter is, guys, there's a coyote den about 1/8 of a mile right up that way. And they're also living on the other side of this river that's right over here. So they're in here. We've had them all the way down in the camp. And I'm not gonna come back in here for a couple of weeks. So the dog scent will be all gone by then. But let me show you where I'm gonna be putting the tree stand. Right here, right on top of this little ridge here, that's the boundary line between the summer camp and the state land. So I am just gonna go just up over this and put it on a tree right back there. Alright guys, that's about as far as we're going to get today. Later on when Missy gets home, I'll put my harness on and I'll climb up there and I'll secure the top. That's about the hardest part, or most dangerous part. And because I'm so far back here in the woods, even if I could get the truck to beep its horn, nobody'd hear it. I'm pretty deep in. So Missy's gonna come home. She's gonna steady the ladder. I'm gonna climb up. We'll secure the top. And that tree stand will be ready to go. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Let's get back to the truck. Alright guys, that'll do it. I'm not gonna bring the camera back here later when I come back with Missy, because I just want to get it done and get out of the woods. Hopefully you enjoyed that hunting footage. Unfortunately, it came up empty, and let's hope that's not the story of my season. I think with this tree stand and that ground blind, I should be able to put some meat in the freezer this year. Alright guys, till the next one, we'll see you later. Bye.